First and foremost, you need to make a group. Make sure your group has a cool picture and a cool name, because if you don't, like, it doesn't affect your sales or anything, but it just, it increases what you're putting out there and it sets the tone, because nobody's joining Cool Kids Club 123 and with like the My Little Pony profile picture. If you're recently just getting into this stuff, just practice photo bashing, use whatever resources you got, you know what I'm saying? There's so much options. There's Photoshop, there's Photopea, there's Paint.net, which is the one I use personally, you know what I'm saying? Just use whatever you got. You're going to get better at photo bashing regardless. Your quality will increase, and then it won't even matter what application you use to make clothes. Here's the best tip to get you like all the clothing sales. Post on TikTok. Use good hashtags. Post frequently until you build an audience, and just make sure your stuff looks great. What I used to do, I used to go on Catalog Avatar Creator. I used to go in like the little 3D section. I used to change the color, match the background with like the outfits, and then do all the lighting and all of that stuff. And then I posted it with like a good song. Bro, I promise you, if your clothes are fire, people will tune in and like purchase your stuff for real. You'll get hella money. Even to this day, like, I haven't posted since like August or something like that. People still buy my stuff, bro, for no reason. This is another really good tip. Wear your group's merchandise, bro. Wear your own clothes, because I used to play a few games and then I used to be like really desperate for like the sales. So I used to check like every hour or something. Every time I was in the game, I used to go check if anyone's bought my stuff. The people who I like encountered with, they bought my stuff, and it's just like, yo, that's fire. So wear your own clothes, bro. You're literally like a walking advertisement. Another tip is post tutorials and like speed photo bashing videos on like YouTube. It's just more exposure for your group, and people can really see like the behind the scenes, how long it took, and people like watching speed photo bashing tutorials all the time. I've posted like two or three. They've all gone over like 200 views. If you have a team of designers, you can ask them all to like screen record, and then you can post their, speed photo bashing stuff, and it was just a cook. It was, Last step is be patient, because when I started this out, I started the 9 of Hearts group with my boy Jaden. Shout out Jaden. I was so impatient. I was like, where's the money, bro? We didn't really make that much sales, but then I started posting on TikTok, and shit started going crazy. So here goes my transactions. As I said, I still get sales to this day for whatever reason. Here we go with the A$AP Rocky jeans and the I Am Music t-shirt going crazy. But here we have some A$AP Rocky jeans I made in like June, right? And there was some guy, like my competition. I know he made more money than me. I was a beginner photo basher here, so don't flame me. But look at his shit, bro. Detailed, like, it just looks good, bro. And I know he made more money than me, but it is what it is. It was fun. The reason why those clothes still get sales today is because people want to dress up as rappers on Roblox. So like, there's relevancy in the title, you know what I'm saying? The I Am Music t-shirt, back then I made it because I thought the album was dropping, and so there was a lot of hype, and people bought the shirt. So my advice is create something that is relevant, something that's popping, something that's like trending, you know what I'm saying? Tags. When you click on certain clothes, you'll realize that they all have like these keywords in the description. This technique is supposed to boost your merch to the front page or the catalog, whatever you want to call it. However, some players argue that the Roblox algorithm doesn't actually recognize these tags, so it makes the strategy ineffective. Many players believe that this method looks like really cheesy and desperate, but at the end of the day, it's your group. You can do whatever you want. If you're trying to get sales, you're trying to get sales. Me personally, I just say, this is the clothing piece that I've made, and I put a link to join the group. TikTok and YouTube Shorts is the way to go. Post high quality videos showcasing your group to gain a lot of buzz and a lot of attraction, all of that good stuff. I would definitely recommend you make an outfit on Catalog Avatar Creator, and then you post it on the community outfit section, so that players are able to type in the code and wear your outfits. You should also title it something interesting, or like something that people will be searching for. Like, here's a few examples of what I posted. Yabujin or webcore, whatever you want to call it. It's a style that people are interested in. So I took that opportunity, and here you can see I've been somewhat lucky getting players intrigued with the outfits I've published. Form allegiances with other groups. You're able to request others to be allies, and I think this helps out a lot, to be honest. People are always checking this regularly in big clothing groups, so just send a bunch of requests to the ones you like or the groups that you think look cool. For example, this group Lost in 2004 has sent me a request, and I'm just going to accept it. I don't think there's a limit to how many groups you can be affiliated with, so literally just go bananas. Make a Discord server. Inviting clothing designers to join is literally a game changer. It allows you to network with like-minded players and build a thriving community. Like, people can advertise their merch, collaborate, and share their groups and all of that good stuff. If you're skilled at photo bashing, you can also take commissions to design clothes for others and earn Robux. If you're really talented, consider creating texture or wrinkle assets and offering them as like exclusive VIP perks for the server members or whatever, or get people to pay for them. Not only does this add value, but it also generates a lot of steady income. Another thing that plays a role in having a good group or community, whatever you want to call it, is be active within it. Like, ask them what kind of clothes they want, or when do they want new clothes to drop, what colorways, and all of that great stuff. It'll just make them feel connected, and they'll actively check the group and see if anything new is going on. Ask them like a question of the days and, you know, all of that cool stuff. This is probably like the coolest tip I can give you, is have a home store. Home stores are another great way to boost sales and grow your group. Players are always searching for great clothing and outfits, so this technique is probably one of the best. However, if you're not familiar with building on Roblox, you're gonna have to hire someone. Home stores usually start from 10,000 Robux to probably like, I don't know, maybe 40. So just keep that in mind. It is a risk, but if your game blows up, then you're in the clear, and an extra W if it manages to get on the front page for Roblox clothing, and you're gonna generate a lot of income, and then, you know, you hiring someone will just pay off. And plus, home stores are cool as bro. Like, have you seen them things? Bro, they look dope as hell. This is another thing I forgot to speak about. In your group, you know, the roles section, like, have cool names and all of that stuff. So if someone buys like, I don't know, 5+ clothes from your group, they get a cool tag, like a cool role name, and then it'll like motivate people to purchase more. It's like a psychology thing. It's really weird, but yeah, people want cool titles. So make sure you have those prepared, bro. And make it a cool name, not cool person 123 or some bullshit. I don't know. Have actual cool titles. Last but not least, get your friends to join the group. See if they can promote it anywhere they go. Also ask other random people if they want to join the group. That's what I did in my early days. I went on like VC games. I was like, hey, do you want to join the group? If they said no, I move on. Get other people to join the group. One thing you could do is go on Fiverr.com and hire somebody to make clothes for you. Fiverr is an online marketplace that connects freelancers and businesses and basically people who just need servicing. You can also hire designers from photo bashing discords and pay around 600 to 1.2k Robux for detailed clothing. Just keep in mind that designer prices vary and some people charge more than others. Make friends. If you build a friendship with someone that's into making clothing or promoting their group, you're able to connect and come up with ideas together and even collaborate. It would definitely spark interest. Imagine if you guys made an exclusive piece of clothing and it had like both of your group names in the title. Like, to me, that's kind of cool, bro. So build connections with people. TikTok and YouTube Shorts is your best friend. I know I've said this before, but these two things is where people are spending their time. When you first start posting your videos, they get boosted by the algorithm, so you have a high chance of someone coming across your video and liking the clothing and the group. This is what helped me out a lot. At first you can post one outfit a day and then post every 2 days, and then, you know, you'll get a bigger following, and then there's supply and demand. Also post boy and girl outfits, that way you gain attention from both genders. It'll just get you more money. It's the smart route, whatever the you want to call it. If possible, learn how to make girl clothing. They're the big spenders on Roblox for real. And ask nicely if they'll join your group. Most of them will say yeah. They'll be your big supporters for sure. Listen, make an outfit on Catalog Avatar Creator. Don't just create a clothing TikTok with no accessories. You need to give the people a visual of how your brand looks on the mannequin. So add hair, piercings, even add a lizard to your shoulder. Bro, get creative, go crazy. And if you generate a code, people will go search it up, and then you'll also get traffic from the in-game search bar. So it's a win-win situation. Please guys, make your videos stand out. Figure out what makes the outfit pop. What I mean by that is change the background colors, add special effects, down Roblox shaders if you can. Like here, as you can see, I'm tweaking whatever I can to make everything more interesting. This is me experimenting with loads of stuff for my group Etherath, which is Yabujin or ethereal type of clothing. So I literally just started going wild and finding out what looks cool. If any of you are interested in making your videos look like this for your promotions, I will leave a link in the description on how to download Roblox shaders. Another question you need to ask yourself is, would you buy from your own group? What does your group look like from a customer's perspective? The aesthetic has to match up, because if it doesn't, you'll have a group name called Punk Block Stars and then you'll sell My Little Pony clothing. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Another thing I've noticed is that people like to go for the more edgy type of vibe. I'm not sure if that's the correct terminology to use for it, but everyone's group titles nowadays is in lowercase for whatever reason, including my own. Maybe that's just another way of letting people know you're cool on Roblox and more people join. I don't know, man, I'm getting old. If you're an advanced clothing designer, make tutorials and also speed photo bashing videos. I made a 47-minute tutorial on how to make a pair of jeans, and it currently sits at 3.9k views or something like that. I put a link in the description to the jeans I made with the video, and holy guys, I made a ton of Robux. So if you think you're capable of doing that, then absolutely go for it. It's so cool. Guys, if you want really fast Robux, just make Yabujan clothing. It's literally the easiest way. It requires no skill. It takes about 3 minutes or probably even less, and you can make cool outfits. As you can see here, it's just literally sale after sale after sale after sale. Last but not least, shout out to my boys at Actual Interpretation. I got this custom shirt made for me, you know what I'm saying? It's lit. Join their group. Look, I'm gonna leave a link in the description to their group. That is what your group should look like. Just great. You're gonna understand what I'm saying. It's just great stuff over there. Go shop at them, man. Go shop at Actual Interpretation. Okay, cool. So first things first, I'm gonna say learn how to use Pinterest. It's a really good app for promoting your stuff if TikTok is unavailable in your country, which is surprisingly most of you guys that watch my videos. And the cool thing about Pinterest is that you can get really creative with the way you present your group. So literally just, think outside of the box, brainstorm some ideas, and you never know what will come to mind. So when you sign up to Pinterest, you'll have the option to make your account either a personal or a business account. I would strongly recommend taking the business route, as you'll be able to see the analytics of your profile, like how many people saved your post, how many people viewed it. Just make sure to post cool showcases like these, for example. Maybe you can make cool outfits with your clothing. Just get creative. There's so many videos online on how to go viral on Pinterest, so make sure you do your research for that. I've said it before in the previous videos, but honestly, TikTok is just the best route to go. A lot of people are on this app and they're doom scrolling for their lives. So if you're posting often, there is a big chance it will hit their For You page. For example, my good friend Arcane, he went on a crazy grind to get his group to go viral. He was posting basically every single day for about 4 to 5 months, and now his group sits at over 45k members, and he's a Roblox gazillionaire. And I'm showing you this because it shows that consistency is key and it will always pay off. Now, I do understand that some people do not have the time, so obviously you do not have to post every day, but post as much as you can so that you can gain a wider audience to join your group and buy your clothes. This is probably one of my favorite tips I can give you. Recolor your clothes if you're lazy or you don't have time to photo bash. It's a really lazy method, I know, but some people would actually like to see your clothing in different colors. For example, my October group, I recolored my favorite set that I photo bashed a few times, and people actually ended up purchasing the recolors more than the original. So go cuckoo bananas and do cool colors for your group. Join photo bashing servers. I will leave all the links in the description so that you could get in there. This is so that you can showcase your work if you're a beginner designer, and other great clothing makers will be able to point out your mistakes and help you improve the quality of your clothing, so that when you get to a pretty good level, you'll get asked for commissions and you'll be able to earn a lot of Robux doing this, and also achieve a decent amount of group members if your clothing style is liked. Another thing is that you'll be surrounded with like-minded people, so it'll be encouraging or motivating for you to photo bash, and also you can get advice from people who already have successful clothing groups. Make a store on Catalog Avatar Creator. This is a very popular game where people test out outfits and advertise their clothing. I'm sure you guys are aware of it already, but for the people that aren't, that's basically what it is. So if you click stores, there are many groups being advertised and you're able to boost your views with Robux and stuff. I've been told that running advertisements from 2 to 3k Robux is around the best amount, which will get you a decent sized audience and increases sales. The only downside to this method is that it can obviously drain your Robux, so be prepared with a lot of moolah to, run your ads. So right now we're on the Hostel outfit store and it looks really well organized. There's a lot of outfits to choose from. There's some decals on here that have been imported from Blender. Now, from a customer's perspective, they're most likely to spend their Robux here because it just looks appealing to the eye, and that's the goal you want to achieve. So look at other people's stores for inspiration and then eventually build your own so that you can also get some views for your group. Oh my gosh, I can't stress this enough. Please get better at photo bashing. Like, the harsh reality is that nobody is buying trashy buns, dog water, low quality, poor effort clothing, unless you're like famous or something. But yeah, increase that quality because you have no other choice. Like, people always asking me, oh, how do you get better at photo bashing? How did you do this? How did you do that? It's like, just watch the greats, like find someone style that you like, try to like imitate it, try copy it, try master it, and then eventually you'll just figure some stuff out like by yourself, and then you'll just get better over time. It's a practice thing. Don't think like it just happens overnight. Well, it might, but like, you know what I'm saying? Just practice. Like, sometimes I'll go on certain people's like YouTube videos, their speed photo bashes. I literally watch the whole thing and then slow it down and watch the step-by-step process so that I could really see what is going on. Or if I'm in a like photo bashing Discord server and someone's live streaming, I literally just watch it. Sometimes I screen record it so I could go watch it later. But yeah, like, that's how bad I want to like, become a good designer. Like, you have to really want it for real. So if you want to be a great designer and like a good photo basher, you just have to have the passion and then the motivation and the discipline, blah, 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 all of that good stuff. It will come along. And then eventually you have a successful group because you'll keep practicing over and over again. Not everything has to be posted on your group. Here, for example, I got cash grab clothing or clothes that don't match any of my group aesthetics. For example, the I Am Music t-shirt, the Maze World of Gumball's clothing set, or this random white t-shirt with tattoos and like random jeans. It's clothes that I made in literally 5 minutes, which gets sales every single day, like constant sales. Sometimes it's not always about quality, so if you're trying to make that quick manyan, I'd say you give this a go and see if it works out for you. There are Discord servers specifically for buying and selling Roblox clothing. A great example would be the ICL server. She is a YouTuber with an absolutely grand server for making top dollar. I made around 100k Robux during the summer just from selling clothing on there. So getting familiar with Discord groups like that to showcase your work is absolute genius, and I think you should go for it. Eventually you'll build a reputation to get requested for some commissions and earn some Robux for yourself. This method is really good as clothing sets range from 1,000 Robux to 2,000 depending on the quality of your work. After you've mastered this, you can have connections with people who love your photo bashing style, and you can work your way up in prices and start selling to them in bulk to start making top dollar. I've started doing commissions for my subscribers because it's fast and easy money. Like, I don't need to make the ads for the clothing, I don't need to upload it and figure out a title. It's just create, sell, and repeat. Feel me? If you're wondering why people are buying clothes at such a high price, it's because they see potential in your work. They purchase it from you, upload it to their group where they know they can make profit from what you have created. So let's say I purchase a shirt and pants set for 1.5k Robux. I'll upload it to my group and make that money back within like 3 days or a week, however long it takes. But the point is, I'm eventually going to make a profit of that clothing that I purchased. Speaking of commissions, do not undersell your work. I was slaving away for a Roblox group which is owned by. He was giving me 200 Robux just for a pair of jeans. Like, that is absolutely outrageous. I was literally being like, worked to death. So if you know your stuff is good quality, do not bump the price down because you're scared. Like, oh my gosh, maybe this is too much for a pair of jeans. People literally buy stuff for like 5k sometimes. I've seen it happen. So, if you get cool with your buyer, start negotiating some prices on some business and stand on that.
Yeah, you standing on business, nigga. You standing on business.
If you have a YouTube channel like I do and it's just sitting around, or you occasionally post videos, start uploading stuff, bro. Start uploading speed photo bashing videos. It's really good exposure for you. I used to post loads of those actually before I privated them, and quite a handful of people actually like hit me up unexpectedly and it was like, oh hey Flex, can you make clothing for my group in this style, or can you make this? They send me the references. So start posting, bro. Even if it's on YouTube Shorts, just go for it. Now this is probably the coolest tip. You need to start getting creative and make new trends. And what I mean by that is you need to make recolorable clothing, one shoe over the jeans, off-shoulder clothing, off-shoulder jackets. Like, people are always looking for a new style on Roblox. So you never know if you're going to be a trendsetter. So go crazy with the styles. Obviously, don't make your stuff buns. A great example would be a group called Haunted Sites by my friend Purst. When I first saw it, I was like, how the f did you make this? And it turned out really well for him. I think it currently sits at 600 members and it's earned him tons of Robux, and he has also purchased Headless Horseman for himself recently. Try figure out what is trending in the catalog. Unfortunately, nobody knows how the algorithm works for the front page, but if you can try replicate what is being seen on there, there is a slight chance of you getting on the front page. We don't know if there's the amount of sales, favorites, or an exact amount of Robux that's being made in a specific day that it takes to get on the front page, but try your best. That's probably the quickest way to get rich, as loads of people are always scrolling on the front page for new styles, etc, etc. That's probably the quickest way to get rich. I think I've mentioned this in a previous video, but back in the day, around 2022, there was a method to get on the front page, and it was purchasing your own clothing for about, let's say, 10,000 Robux, so that it tricks the Roblox algorithm that, oh my gosh, hey, people are buying this clothing, like either the shirt or the pants, so let's bump it up to the front page. And the more you put in, the longer it stayed on the front page, I believe. This method is now patched, unfortunately, but to the first person that figured it out, they are wallowing in Roblox. Robux. I don't even want to think about how much they DevX. There's probably like millions of Robux, so that's crazy. Titles of your clothing matter so much. I know this seems obvious, but when I created my first group, I was literally just naming my clothing sets random words. So every time I'm making clothing or photo bashing, whatever, I'm constantly listening to music. The last word I'll hear in a song is literally what I'll call my shirt or pants, whatever I'm making. Do not do this, especially if you're a small group. You might say, oh flex, but this group calls their sets like whatever they want, or it doesn't have a cool name, blah blah blah. Probably because they're a big group with over 30k members, and you know, they've established themselves into the market, so names don't really matter for them because people are frequently checking out their store for more items. So do not name your clothes like random stuff. If you're gonna make Steal a Brain Rot clothing, for example, make sure you have Steal a Brain Rot in the title, so you're hitting the algorithm and you know it's gonna get sales, instead of naming it cool black t-shirt blah blah blah. Okay, so if you started watching this series from number 1 to 5, I'd assume you've received a lot of Robux for yourself, or you've established like a decent amount, and from that point on, I'd say you should start investing in some UGC. If you've got like a good amount of clothing on your page, this is so that you can boost your group and people will tune in way more. I think that's about it, to be honest. So yeah, if you're rich enough, buy some UGC. It just adds some flavor to your group and makes it like less bland, you feel me? We want all that sauce. Now to end the series, I'm just going to say consistency always wins. You need to make sure you're doing this as much as you can, but also don't get burnt out, because that's happened to me like twice and it's really bad. So stay consistent, the sales will come, and also it's luck. So just keep that in mind. But you know, with the right drive, motivation and consistency, as I said, you're going to win. Like, you literally just cannot fail if you're putting your stuff out as much as you can. So take that information as you will. Thank you for watching. I know this has helped a lot of you, and yeah, if you're starting out, good luck.
Okay guys, I've been Flex. Bye!